Hello, internet, YouTube, video game people. Seeker founders a new 10, 11, 12, 13 seconds. Kind of depends how fast you are. Save. It's relatively free once you know what you're doing. And I just want to show you my setup. And my setup is using down and right keys. You can see at the bottom left. These are actually my keyboard's like arrow keys. And what I'm using with them is right here. I'm going to go to my controls and keyboard mapping. And if you go right here, all the way to, wait, which one is it? Use power / weapon. That is the right key. So that's this one. And then my number 5 is down. So what are these? Use is obviously, so it's just blink or whatever, is on the right key. And then 5 is my heart. So the way the skip works is that we want to be, I'm going to be standing at a specific spot-ish. And then I want to shoot my incendiary. Boop. Then I want to switch to my heart and then instantly start using it. So these are the inputs that I do. And that's pretty much the rhythm I use as well. So let me just show you how it looks. And then I'll explain everything else. And I'll explain an easier way to do it as well. So right there. We got it. Well, we should have got it. If you don't hear you don't want to hear like a voice line from the heart. You don't want to hear that. That's a bad sign if you do. That's interesting. I'm not getting it now. But that's literally the same exact thing. So maybe a bit faster. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. So you need to see the text of revive your daughter. And this actually skips killing it, Delilah entirely. And because our timing stops as soon as we interact with the statue, this is good for all the categories. All the categories, even NLG. So like that. So I'm going to show you now the easier way to do it. But first I'll explain what I am looking for. So if you look at Delilah's legs, when her knees come together right there, that's when I start pressing the buttons. So let me show it one more time. So when her knees touch, basically. Now. And you can hold this. You can hold this. So you don't actually have to like spam the use key. You can just hold it after you've switched your weapon. So you need to click. If you want to do it with clicking, you have to let go. You have to let go of the key. And then just start holding again. Very soon. Very, very soon. That's why I'm doing it with the keyboard. Because it's a bit easier for me. We used to do this with Deathloop as well. Something like this. With leaning. If you remember lean clipping or what the fuck on Deathloop. That's pretty... It's the kind of same premise. So the easier way to do this is the exact same spot and everything. I'm aiming right here. And then when she's painting right here, it's much easier. The thing is that you're going to be put in this cutscene or this animation with a heart, and you need to start skipping it as soon as you can. I'm going to be using my macro that's on my mouse wheel that does this, that just interacts up. So I'm going to be doing that. So same thing, and then I'm just going to be spamming the macro to start skipping the cutscene as soon as I can. And it usually works. This is like an easier method. It does take a bit more time. It's like four seconds slower or something, but I reckon it's quite a bit easier. There we go. The timing seems to be more relaxed on that. But yeah, none of the setup, like none of this is set in stone in any way. Please try your own stuff if you want to play around with this. You can even just shoot her from here. It's the only thing that really matters is that you just know the distance between you and Delilah, or you and the surface that she's shooting, and then you just gotta time it so you pretty much switch to the heart instantly and interact with her just after the dart lands. So here we go. I just wanted to share this because we'll be using this in every category from now on, pretty much. So there's bound to be questions.